those nice pants?
Yeah.
I don't think I should be the sprayer.
Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to the next van build episode. Today we are going to be applying truck bed liner to our van.
Wish us luck.
If you don't know us already, I'm Kevin.
I'm Taylor.
And we are from Mathers on the Map, and we are converting this Sprinter van with plans to take it across North America, go up to Alaska. Anywhere else?
Wherever the wind takes us.
That's not true. That's not true at all. But yeah, so we're doing some testing here. In terms of supplies, we're going to be using the Rust-Oleum truck bed liner. We have some painter's masking tape, stuff to protect the paint, and we're going to be doing a lot of practice because we don't want to mess it up. But here we go. So first step, when we bought the van, we have a dent here from the previous owner, so we're going to remove this trim and see if there's any other scratches underneath and sand this all down, and then we will yeah. Thanks Taylor. We're gonna sand this down and then we'll apply the truck bed liner to it. So that's the plan of attack right now. Wow, look how dirty that is. Alright, so we got the trim off. This was really dirty. I don't know if you saw it in the previous clip or not. I just cleaned it a little bit. I'm going to remove these clips and probably put on some type of seal just to prevent water from going inside the vehicle, because believe it or not, the inside of this is the actual inside of the van. Which is kind of crazy that they don't like seal it off a little bit better, but I guess it is what it is. So I'm going to finish sanding this down so no rust is created later on, and then we'll be spraying this with bed liner. Should be looking pretty cool soon. Over here we got Taylor taping the door, getting it prepped for the truck bed liner. Alright, so Taylor is doing this side now. She finished over there. So now I am taking 120 grit sandpaper, buffing out the dent a little bit, and we tried to pull it out as best we could. And now we're just doing a light sanding below the trim. And then we will get to an additional layer of protection on top with some cardboard and some painter's plastic. And then we will get spraying. Alright, so I'm going to be cleaning the dirt off of this and then applying 3M window weld, believe it or not, because I want to have a good seal when I apply this back. We were thinking about doing it to every trim piece, but if they haven't been removed, it looked like there was a pretty good seal, but now that we removed it, it's going to be loose, so we just want to apply that waterproofing on it. So just cleaning this up. And of course the car is going by, so just cleaning this up and going to be putting window weld. Damn, that thing is loud. Putting window weld on it and hopefully getting that water seal that we're looking for. Alright, so we got the cardboard and the tape all done so we don't truck bed line the rest of the van, and we're just gonna wrap this tire up real quick maybe, and then we'll get spraying. Alright, Taylor is gonna apply the first coat. We're gonna go really light and probably do more than one layer just to be safe than sorry. Still recording.
2,000 years later.
Still
Hair
recording.
on my face.
Make sure you're 12 to 16 inches.
I know. Nervous?
What we're trying to do is prevent it from dripping and running. And Taylor's doing a pretty good job. Watch that right there.
Yeah.
So like that's an example of what we're trying to avoid. It doesn't look like it's gonna run, but we just want to be really cautious. So you're better off going real light and then applying a second coat later. All right, so we gotta go to Lowe's and Harbor Freight because we need to get more truck bed liner
And painter's tape.
and painter's tape and other stuff for another project. But we used 3 cans of Rust-Oleum truck bed liner paint for the one side, so we're gonna get 6 more. We definitely underestimated how much we need. So we came here for truck bed liner and a fuel line adapter, and we ended up with wow. So we removed this back fender, back bumper, whatever you want to call it, and found some rust here, which is not looking good. So we're going to sand this down, and then we'll spray this with truck bed liner just to help prevent rust. And we're going to spray this as well with truck bed liner and put it back on top. But this is not what we want to see, so we're going to try and take care of it now and clean it up. So I got most of it down to the raw metal. I gotta fix this part right here. But this is looking a lot better. This was all rust earlier. Same over here. So I'll vacuum it up and then clean it down once I touch this spot up. And then we'll spray it with truck bed and we should be good to go. Taylor's gonna do the side, the next side here, while I'm gonna take off the grill, which is pretty easy. It's just 2 torque screws right here and then some pieces of plastic, I don't know what you call it. And we'll do the front bumper as well. There she goes. Good luck. This is how it looks on the other side. Really nice. See how Taylor's doing. Woo! Looks good. All right. Are you into the second can?
Yep.
All right. So if you do mess up in one spot, you can try sanding it down, which we did, but it doesn't really look that good. I just take a plastic spatula, putty knife or whatever you want to call it, and I'm just going to scrape it off, and then we'll paint over it again once, maybe sand it down once I get majority of it off, but we're taking this approach first. All right, so I scraped most of it off, and then when it started to get kind of like this, I just took the sandpaper and sanded it down. So I think this should do the trick, and we'll apply a quick coat and see if it comes out pretty good. Other than that though, it's looking really nice. Here's the back. I gotta put the back bumper on, but the lights turned out really well. It's not pretty solid. So we're actually just gonna paint this with truck bed liner as well, since it's really difficult to get this piece off without taking the front bumper off. So we're gonna do this with truck bed liner as well. We're gonna leave this the Mercedes emblem chrome plated. So here we go. So we got this completely covered up, even underneath there, and the cardboard inside the grill, so we're not damaging the engine at all. Alright, let me shake that one out.
I'm shaking it.
So sometimes they shoot blank. This thing's shaking. Woo! It's fresh.
Oh no, she's running.
So if you have a run, just wipe it off the direction of where you're painting. And that should save it. And you can apply pressure. Kind of like the blue logo and the blue light.
The blue logo. Hate it.
Looking good. All right, there is the finished product. We obviously have to take all the stuff off, but we wanted to get it on film before it gets dark. This probably took, what, 6 hours?
Well, no. Probably took us 4.5 working hours.
4.5 working hours. We had to
go out and get some more paint and stuff. So.
Yep, and we used, again, Rust-Oleum truck bed liner. You can get it from Lowe's or Walmart, or probably, this is like the most generic one, and we are really pleased with it. Like $7 to $8.50 depending on where you get it, and I mean, it came out really good. So a total of 8 cans.
Make sure you have a lot of cardboard.
And make sure you have a lot of cardboard or painter's, what do you call that?
Painter's tape?
Plastic or something?
Oh.
Yeah, painter's tape, painter's plastic. You put it over the tires. It's awesome. Alright guys, so it's the next day and it is nice and bright out, so we'll show you what the van looks like. Going all the way around. The truck bed liner turned out really, really good. We are super stoked on it. And again, we used 8 cans of Rust-Oleum. 8 cans of Rust-Oleum truck bed liner, and this costs roughly $7 to $8.50, I think, depending on where you buy it. But it turned out really good, and it's gonna make our van a little bit more durable on the road. Taylor's looking at pictures for our Instagram photo.
Are you kidding me with these faces?
Alright guys, that wraps up the truck bed liner application to our van. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow along our journey of all our van build projects, then subscribe to our channel, because we will be recording every single project that we do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. See you next episode.